Hey guys, it's Logan Kite Gaming, and I went undefeated today with a fun deck, my Orcust deck. So this is really different. This is not a meta deck, but I think it's way different than most of the things you see. It's not a standard Orcust deck at all. So let's go and get into the deck. I played 3 Girsu. He's the best normal summon in the deck. You definitely want to play him. The other normal summons I play is Greffer, Armageddon Knight, and Rhoda. I don't play Scrap Recycler. I think 6 is enough. Other Orcust cards, 3 Nightmare, and then 1 of all the other ones. I see people playing multiples of these guys. I don't think that's good. You don't really want to draw them. They're just bricks. So I just want them to stay in the deck and dump them off of Nightmare. Oh, and the honorary Orcust card. I played Mech Knights in my deck, but I only played 3, sorry, because I don't think they're that good going first. But they're a light for a card you'll see in my extra deck here in a minute. But he also all these search Girsu, as well. This is just a body on board to help you full combo. You can use them turn 1, but you have to like open a spell and have like a link 1 or something. Then other extenders we play is Dangers. I think you can cut Dangers. They weren't very good today. So if you want to change this list, I would start by cutting Dangers or playing more Dangers. That would be my 2 options. But they were okay. I sided them out a lot. So, and I play Red Eyes in my deck, so obviously the 2 normal monsters. Then we play, this is very different. I play a Rocket package in my deck because Quick Launch helps a lot of the problems of the Orcust deck. The problem with the Orcust deck is that it's normal summon reliant. If they stop your Girsu, it's really hard to keep playing. It's very weak to hand traps, and Quick Launch, of course, is an extender. As well, you can make a card in your extra deck to help you get to your Orcust monsters if you don't have a way to get to Orcust, which is the Chaos Ruler guy. He just mills 5 cards, so you can mill Nightmare or something and get it that way. Also, these cards are really good for making Savage, and they also can just link climb for, like, you know, Predaplan or whatever. So they're just extenders as well. And locking yourself into dark doesn't matter because literally your entire extra deck's dark. So then we play Foolish, Triple Allure. I didn't really like this in Orcust before, but now I think it's needed. You play a lot of bricks that are dark. Literally your entire deck's dark except Mech Knights. Only Double Return. I know this is controversial. A lot of people play 3. I don't play, like you've seen, I don't play a lot of Orcust cards, so Return really isn't like that great. I played 2 Forbidden Droplet. This card's really good in Orcust. It just helps you go second. It gets rid of nightmares in your hand, stuff like that. It's a very good card in this deck. And this deck has a real problem with breaking boards because of no harp. So then we have Boot to search off of Striker Dragon, Red Eyes Fusion, Babel, and Crescendo. I don't play any hand traps just because this is like a fun deck. There's not a lot of, like, obviously I would not play this deck at a tournament, but it's definitely fun if you want to go to your locals and play this deck. Like I said, if you want to play some hand traps, you can cut the Dangers, but hand traps do contribute to bricky hands, so that's up to you. So that's the whole main deck. It should be 40 cards. The extra deck's pretty good, I think. 3 Galatea, 2 Ding, and a Long. I only made Long once against the cameraman here, Deskins, but this card's pretty good. I think you need 3 Gal too. I never made 3 Gal, but there's not really, like, you don't really need a lot of your extra deck. So Predaplant, of course. IP, you can make this, if your hand's really good, you can end with IP Predaplant, Dragoon with, like, bringing back Ding, which is insane. Unicorn, the IP, it's also just out the back row and stuff. Sword, just to kill people. Your Link 1s. The Striker Dragon's really good because by itself, just if you normal summon Tracer, you can make the Chaos Ruler guy or Savage. If you want to play around like Nibiru or stuff, you can just make Savage, equip this, and yeah, you just have a negate. Then Savage, Chaos Ruler, and Dragoon. I made Savage way more than this, but this card's also really good. It adds the Mech Knights, which is also good, that helps get to Girsu. So that's the whole extra deck. And then my side deck, I didn't have a lot of the good hand traps, but I just played a lot of hand traps because obviously my deck cannot go second very well against, like, hard negates. Like, it can break, like, back or like you're playing against, like, Geist or something because it plays a lot of extenders. But it's really hard, it has a really hard time with specifically Herald. So that's why I don't think this deck's very good right now. But it is fun, it's a very fun deck. So I sided 10 just for, like, Dragon Link. Because you just need to stop them from making Herald because you can, like, I mean, you can't really break their board, but hopefully you can make it weak enough so you can break it. Then we have the rest of my side deck is just for back row decks. 2 Cosmic for Schism. Schism's kind of hard for this deck to out, so this card's really good in that. These 3 are for like Geist and stuff. You can also side this card against like, you know, weird combo decks that you may not, that may leave their monsters attack to you. So yeah, that's the deck. It's, like I said, this is a fun deck. I wouldn't take this thing too seriously, but I thought it was entertaining and I thought you guys would like it. So yeah.
What were your matchups today?
Oh, round 1 I played against Dino. Round 2, I went undefeated. I went 4-0. Round 2 I played against I don't know what I played against round 2. Oh, Dragon Link. Round 3 I played against Salamangreat, and round 4 I played against the Shadal Dragoon deck. So, yeah. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.